It's 12:48 and I can't sleep. My mind has been crazy thinking about just all kinds of junk. And so I've been praying. It's kind of started with that, God, please help me sleep. But more of it's been in the last hour of not sleeping, of just asking him to comfort me with some of my thoughts and help me with some stuff. I'm still not being able to fall asleep, so I'm trying to think of the good things in my life right now to help me fall asleep. All my clocks are wrong in my house. Okay, so here's one of the things sometimes I do when I can't sleep. I go think about the things that God's done in my life, and it's a form of prayer. Some things that I see, that I look at, that they help me know that He's good and that He's there, and that there's some good stuff going on in my life. I have to do these things when I start getting all like dramatic about life and I can't sleep. So here's what I look at. And this is my when I can't sleep verse, Matthew 12. Okay, I feel better. Sometimes I make fun of my wife for this sign that's in our kitchen. But tonight, it's helpful. Good night. Good morning. I woke up this morning and it snowed. I am thankful for the snow, I think. I'm still a little tired. But I'm getting in the shower. I'm not going to take you in the shower with me because that would be bad. It would ruin this little camera. But when I'm in the shower, almost every morning I say the same thing. I say, God, today's your day. Use me how you want to. And then I stay in there a long time. And you don't have to think about this, but one of the images is when you're naked before God, you got nothing to hide. So I kind of think that way of, look, here I am. Use me how you want to. Help me be who you made me to be. That's kind of what I think about in the shower. And then I try to get all the soap out of my beard. I'm being faced with probably one of the harder decisions I'll ever have to make. Well, not ever, but a hard decision that I'll have to make. I think one of the scriptures that I lean on or think about, especially last night and through the day as I think about some of the stuff that's weighing me down, is when Christ says, cast all your anxieties onto me because I care for you. And so for me, as I pray, as I'm driving to work, I'm thinking about how do I give it to God? Because if I try to handle all this stuff that's got me kind of weighed down, I'm going to freak out. Okay, so every morning I choose to go down a path that always takes me past the high school, Palmer High School. And generally, I'm praying for teachers. I'm praying for kids in high school in general, at schools in general, not just Palmer kids, so don't get all angry at me. It just happens to be the one I live by. Okay, so as I'm walking up to the church right now where I work, there's tons of people I know that don't have a job. I have a great job. People that love me. I love my job. I love my ministry. And I guess I'm a brat about that. So I'm going to think about that one. But I'm thankful for my job. Speaking of thankful, I love me some coffee. I am thankful for coffee. I also know that I have a problem with drinking too much coffee. There's prayer in there somewhere. Might handle that another day. And in the mornings when I get my coffee, so I get Regis. And then I look at Yahoo. But then like Kim Kardashian gets divorced. It's easy to roll my eyes at things like that, but I think my prayer is that's what the world sees about marriage. And then all the political stuff, and generally when I look at Yahoo just to know what's going on in the world, it is such a reason to pray. Okay, you see this creepy guy? He's an early church father, and I was reading in my little blue book this morning, so here's just a thought that I'm going to carry with me today. And Clement is his name, of Alexandria, who has a rather large forehead. Clement said, prayer is simply keeping company with God. Jesus, help me when I walk in my house to calm down a bit and
Lord, help me know how I can serve my family and love my wife in the best way possible, and put some of the work stuff behind and be present with my kids and love them better than I normally do. So today was, this is the end of the day. This is the end of my little praying without ceasing thing. I didn't do it all day. I did it most of the day. We're getting ready to go into our Wednesday night programming, but you know, there's been several things I didn't check in on the camera about, just 3 students in particular that are just going through some hard times. And I think they're struggling with relationship with Christ and just relationships in general. And so I prayed, I lift them up to God, and knowing that, yes, I'm a youth minister, but they need God more than they need me. And but my prayer is that God would use me. So that's, you know, one of my prayers I use throughout the day is, God, use me. I think God used me today. I think I probably messed up some stuff. I know I did. But some other stuff, I think God used me. So I'm grateful for that. I'm grateful for prayer. This has been a good little reminder of how important praying without ceasing is throughout the day. I'm thankful for it. And I apologize that some of my little videos are of my beard and not of my face. But, you know, I'm not a camera guy.